Fault.
good. It's just so easy. It's like the obvious writing choice. Like, how did he not think of that? Like, he's got to be kicking himself for that one. Because again, like the
And
family
then
thing
like
is just already there. He doesn't have to write anything, and it goes both ways. Not only would Himawari want to protect Hanabi because that's family, but then we already have direct, specific, actual, unique reasons for Hanabi wanting to protect Himawari.
and of course, had they done a lot of the things they could have done with Team 10, because I've said this before, Jura works as a great antagonist for each member,
Yeah.
like for individual aspects, because the aesthetics thing for Inojin, devouring Chocho, and then logical thinking versus irrational thinking with Shikanai. Like
Mhm.
those are things they could have played into, but since they didn't do it, it's kind of like, okay, let's just go
Exactly.
for like the obvious choice of family.
Yeah. And again, like you're
So I
saying, it's
just
the reason
yeah,
Hanabi's not there going forward because he was injured. So I think that just works on all fronts. Especially if we're gonna go with the explanation that Himawari is the one that blocked Inojin's chakra points or whatever. Hanabi's the one that taught Himawari how to block chakra points better in this case. So again, it just works in that front as well.
it's just cooler with the other Hyuga being involved.
Yeah.
And like I said, like it, obviously, Hanabi being there doesn't address where like Choji and them are, but at least we got one of the old in there.
Yeah, no, that's another thing. No one cares about Inojin. I was actively rooting against him because I don't like that dude. He's freaking annoying recently. Like
I
he
don't know.
was whatever
I
in
like
part
how I
one.
liked him in the anime,
Yeah,
but
no,
I
the
don't
anime
like
is
him in
fine.
the manga.
The manga is just annoying. At least in Two Blue Vortex. But Hanabi's not only a legacy character, so already you're doing something there, but we have an
Everyone loves her
intrinsic
in the anime,
care.
at least.
Freaking nostalgia alone. Nostalgia glasses. We're blind by our goggles. We're gonna care more just because it's Hanabi existing in Inojin's position.
It's true though, and of course, Boruto anime fans, they all love Hanabi. Everyone likes her. She's like arguably the most attractive female in the series. She's funny in the scenes that she's in. She's quirky. Like everyone likes her. She's likable.
Yeah. And if you want to go with the most cliche, lazy, easy writing of all time, it's still better than freaking Inojin in terms of us caring and Himawari caring.
Exactly. And of course, this as far as people dying, like if we're gonna go, oh well, this person should have died for Kawaki's philosophy stuff. I guess you could argue that Inojin dying might mean more to Kawaki because he's closer to it. But then again, if Hanabi was taking care of Himawari, that might make Kawaki care more anyway. But the point is, the same thing applies. A ninja died, and Kawaki would take note of that. Say, oh, Shinobi died earlier. It probably means more to him anyway if a stronger Shinobi that was protecting Himawari died. That gives
Even
him reason to say, I made the right choice stealing Naruto.
yeah, even more on that front for both perspectives. This is a direct tie to the Uzumaki family household. This is Hanabi Uzumaki, if we're going that far with it. And so this could have happened in Naruto. And likewise, this is going to impact both Hinata and Himawari whenever Hinata comes back in Himawari right now. It's directly from this household. Like, it's more relevant to these characters, anyways.
Yeah. And of course, if you want to keep Hanabi living like they do with Inojin, whatever, it's fine. It's just the point is, no matter the perspective you pick, it's pretty much just by default better with Hanabi, unless you play into all the stuff you've said in the past about like Inojin and them. If you actually do all that, then I'm fine with Inojin.
Yeah,
But
like,
even then, you could argue it'd still be better with Hanabi.
the thing with Hanabi
But
just feels
especially given that
safe.
they didn't do all that shit.
Yeah, it just feels better because it's safe. Like, it feels like they did risky and everything wrong at the same time with Inojin.
Pretty common theme with two blue vortex. But anyway, um, yeah, no, I was crazy. I just randomly thought of it though. I was like, honestly, Hanabi should have been there.
Would have been way better. Um, plus it would have been like a punch to the gut because that's Hanabi. The freaking reason Naruto and Hinata got together in the last anyway. She was like the pivotal hinging plot point thing
Ooh,
there.
that's a good point too. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's a punch in the gut, but it's not unforgivable. You know, no one's gonna drop the series like if Naruto were to die. it's Hanabi, but we still care.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's disposable. With it, it's like I hate this. I mean, I love Hanabi. I don't want her to die, but like she would have been a good candidate to die, or at least
Yeah.
just to be injured. Like I said, you don't have to kill her. Just put her in Eugene's place. It just works better.
Yeah. And like we described, this obviously makes a lot more sense for Himawari because she's just going to care in the short term. The rage makes more sense, and we would care more about that rage. But it even facilitates Himawari's growth in the long term because she just lost her mother figure again. You'd be like, oh, even after 3 years, I'm
Exactly.
still not strong enough. I got to get stronger even quicker now so that nothing like this ever happens again. Maybe she turns to Kawaki or some other plot revelation. Just something to facilitate her growth in the right direction.
It's so much easier. It's just, I mean, granted, I don't like the way they did it. Period. But like, yeah, I did. It amazes me. It amazes me that they didn't pick this option
Like, if anything,
because
you'd
it's
think
so
this would be the
obvious.
option for
Like,
them too.